What's up guys, Jake from Cichlid, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Eco-Complete African Cichlid Sand by CaribSea. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so the Eco-Complete African Cichlid Sand is amazing. The pH in my tap water is 7.6. The Eco-Complete African Cichlid Sand buffers my pH to 8.1, which is pretty much perfect for African cichlid. That's what my tank reads. That's from the API Master Test Kit, Freshwater Master Test Kit. And I was having problems, and I tried putting a little bit of crushed coral in here in my hang on the back filter, and then I was at PetSmart. I was picking up my canister filter because my Top Fin 75, the PetSmart hang on the back filter, wasn't really doing the job. Picked this up, saw the sand there. I saw on the package that it was going to boost my pH. I bought it. I switched out my gravel. I didn't have to rinse it. It came with 2 little packages that you just, after you put the sand in and you fill up your tank, you just pour the 2 packages, the Biomagnet Clarifier, I think is what it was called. And I didn't rinse the sand because it didn't say to on the bag. A lot of people say not to listen to it, just to rinse it anyways. But it was packed in water cleansing solution. And guys, man, they're telling the truth. All I did was drain my tank to about 50%. I had the PetSmart gravel in there. I removed the gravel and then I used my siphon to get all the tiny pieces up. And then after I was done with that, my tank was probably like 10% water. I put the sand in there, filled it back up to 100%. Within 4 hours of filling it back up, my tank looked like this. You could see all the way down the tank, perfectly clear. And it was amazing. There are tiny particles of sand that will be floating around your tank that my filter picked up. I think if you guys watch my canister filter review, you'll kind of see that on the top of it. But that's not anything that's going to do any damage to your filter motor or anything like that. But, I mean, look at it. I mean, it's bright. The fish love it. They love digging in it. They like, especially underneath that wood. Right there's a spot right here where they dug out. In this little cave kind of thing. And there they've dug out right here. They dug out a little bit. They love playing in it. My big Taiwan reef, this guy right here, before I put the sand in there, the blue in his face wasn't nearly as bright. It was more of like a dull gray blue. I put the sand in there. He was a lot more happy with the pH, and he colored up within probably about 2 or 3 hours of my tank clearing up. And he's a lot more stunning than he was. I don't know if you guys can see him, but if you watch some of my videos, and I do a close-up, I mean, you can see just how bright blue his face is. It's amazing. This is a 55-gallon tank. That right there is probably 3/4 of an inch of sand. I bought two 20-pound bags of it, and that's how it looks. It fills up the tank fine. I don't have any complaints with it. It looks amazing. I love it. It is a little bit of a more coarse sand if you're looking for something fine. I think my filter. Yeah, I was just doing a water change and I cleared out my filter and it's still letting out a little bit of air. That's what that was. Anyways, if you're looking for a more fine sand, you're going to have to go with either like play sand or pool filter sand. But for this, it has aragonite in it, which buffers the pH. I think it looks good. I didn't want something too fine that my filter would suck it up, because unfortunately the Fluval 306, the intake is not adjustable. So you just kind of settle. I just kind of settled with that. I was looking for something coarse. I knew eventually I was going to upgrade to sand, and saw it there and bought it, and I haven't had any complaints. It's amazing. I wish I would have documented it, but at first, I mean, my tank looked like it was full of milk. It was pretty bad. You know, and I'm like, oh, I should have rinsed it. And then we left to go out with dinner. My grandma and cousin were in town, and we went out to dinner. By the time I came back, my tank looked like this. I was so surprised, and I asked everybody, I was like, did you guys get in there and do a water change? Everybody's like, nope. It was kind of funny. But, I mean, it's amazing. The fish love digging in it. Like I probably said that a few times by now. I know it kind of looks silly with like sand and that piece of wood and plants. Eventually, and I will do a review / unboxing when I get those, I'm going to get the Universal Rocks decoration rocks instead of this rock and all those plants and wood. And it should look a lot better. That'll match the sand, but I mean, I think it looks really good right now too. None of my filters have been like damaged by it or whatever. Like the motors are fine. They haven't got screwed up. You know, once a month I go to clean my filters and replace all the media. And yeah, I get in there, I take the propeller and I clean it, and I haven't realized any sand in there. Or at least big punches. There was like dusty sand, like you guys probably saw in my canister filter review if you guys watched that. If not, go to my channel, check it out. It's really, really good. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. I know this one was pretty short, but you know, just trying to get my opinion out there. Yeah. So, CaribSea Eco-Complete African Cichlid Sand. And it supposedly helps cycle your tank. So if you're setting up a new tank and you want to use sand, this will help cycle your tank. It has live nitrifying bacteria in it. Kind of like the products by API, I think it's API Quick Start. Yeah, Quick Start. That's another product that I use to help cycle my tank. And I think if you're going to go with a 3D background, or a Universal Rocks background, I should say, definitely get sand. Because gravel, I mean, it can look nice, but it doesn't work as good as sand is for me. I know you guys will like it. Please like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you next time.